G'day guys, James here. I had so many comments and questions on a Facebook post I recently put up with a picture of a rig I was taking to a gig that I thought that it would be better for me to just go over the stuff I had. So we'll start off with the guitar. This is my Fender Custom Shop 1965 Heavy Relic in 3-tone Sparkle Sunburst. Now I had no intention of buying a guitar that looked like a Coke bottle lolly, but then I played it and kind of had no choice. So this was built, I think, in 2018, and it's a really great guitar. I've modified it a bit. I've changed the pickups out to a set of Orpheus S62 Strat pickups and put KTS titanium saddles and neck plate on it. It's a really awesome guitar, ash body, compound 9.5 to 12-inch radius. Nice weight, really great, and I love this thing. The next thing is my amp that I took to this show. This is a Mesa Boogie Electrodyne. Kind of flew under the radar, but it's a really great amp. It's a 90-watt switch pedal, 45-watt, 6L6 powered Mesa Boogie. Now this amp originally came in a combo with 212s, but I got my man Ken McNally to build a headbox for it. So we took the chassis out, put it in a headbox, and it's really great. And I paired it with this Black Shadow, Mesa Boogie Black Shadow loaded single 12 cabinet. And it's really huge for how small the amp is. Like, it sounds massive. So next, I suppose we'll have a look at the pedal board. Here's the bag. This is my man Scott's company, Nautilus Effect Systems. This is his small board. So as we open it up, we've got all the power cables and instrument cables you need to go to a gig. Towel for your guitar. Towel for you get sweaty. Spare strings, string drawers and elixirs. So, as we look at this board, people that know me would know that this isn't actually my normal board. I actually threw this together for this show. So I was getting up and guesting with some friends of mine, so I thought I'd just throw a small board together so I wasn't taking a huge big board with me. But first of all, the guitar goes into the side here, then into the side of this Gig Rig switcher. So this is a Gig Rig Quartermaster 6. It's a 6-loop true bypass switcher. In the first loop, I've got this Isle of Tone Haze 67 fuzz, which is Joe's take on, the ideal fuzz face Tone Meta 1.5 circuit. It's unreal. It's got NKT and OC transistors. It's really wonderful. Next, so that's in loop 1. Next loop is the tuner. So it's just a tuner, Polytune. The next loop is a TS9. So this is I think it's from 2016 or 2017, just a standard Ibanez TS9 tube screamer. I've got like an old reissue that's been modified, but this thing sounds great. Next is a Timmy. So this is a Paul Cochran Timmy. This is a Deluxe Guitars exclusive from, I think, like 2012, and that is essentially always on. It's just kind of making a 90-watt amp feel and sound a bit more like it's cranked up without killing everyone in the room. So Paul Cochran Timmy. The next is one of my favorite delay pedals. This is a Ibanez AD9 analog delay. I've had this since I was, I want to say, like 14 or 15 years old. It's a really amazing delay, and it's kept my love for pink Japanese delays. I love it. And next is, now normally I would have put the Strymon Flint here, so I had trem and reverb, but given the size and I just kind of want it to all be in one nice straight line, I just put the Electro Harmonix Holy Grail because this thing sounds awesome. I tend to always have a reverb pedal on my pedal board just in case the reverb tank on the amp goes out. But this is the kind of lineup. It's powered underneath there by a 1-spot CS12, and all these pedals are plugged in with just EBS gold flat patch cables. This thing here is the most underrated addition to any pedal board. It is just a clock, right? So I got this thing for a few bucks off eBay, and there's so many times where you're playing a festival set or you're opening for a band and you just don't want to go over time. You don't want to be that band to go over time. So put a clock on your pedal board. And this thing here is a log cabin tobacco tin My pop smoked log cabin, so that's, you know, I found that on eBay, like an old one, and threw it there for my picks to have in it. As I said, this board is by Nautilus Effect Systems, so after we go out of the gig rig there, there's 2 outs on the actual pedal board which go out to your amps, and you also have an IEC plug in the side of the board too, so everything in and out of the board is on that side there. And then yeah, so this is kind of the pedal board in a nutshell. So there you have it. Any additional questions, feel free to hit me up. It's ever changing. Like this board, literally I put together last week for the show I mentioned, and it might stay like this, it might not. I might go back to my big board. If you want to see a video on the big board, let me know. And also I'll do a bit more of an in-depth thing on the actual Strat, because that's a really, really cool guitar. And next video I'll actually put some sounds up so you can hear what this all sounds like. Thanks for the comments, thanks for the questions, and like and share and follow and do all that kind of stuff, and I'll talk to you guys next time. See you later.